freezing cold here.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. So, this morning was pretty rough. I woke up like I have been the past few mornings with some pretty bad asthmatic symptoms. Rolled off the bed, turned on my nebulizer right away, and started doing my breathing treatment, which helped a bit. Only got halfway done through it before I had to run to the bathroom to get sick due to my gastroparesis. Finished up there, went back to finish my nebulizer, downstairs, took care of Harlow, hooked up to my infusion. My wonderful boyfriend Judd gave me a Zofran. He drew up the Zofran in the syringe. I put it through my port and then ran my infusion today, which is right now lactated ringers, which is saline with electrolytes for my postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I do this 3 times a week. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know I'm hooked up to this thing quite often. And now, I didn't think we were gonna make it, but it looks like we will. We're on the way to meet our family who's in town and meet them to go to church. They are renting this place out on the beach, like 30-ish minutes from us, and there's a church near them, so we are going there, and I'm so thankful. I have issues going to church. It's really painful for me to sit there the whole service, and my sensory issues make it difficult, so I've actually been watching online churches, and Peter Fry from the Fry Life posts his sermons every Monday, so I've been watching those. But on Easter I want to be there physically and I want to go with my family, so we're gonna do the best we can. We got my walker in the back, we got Harlow in the back, so we're gonna do the best we can today and enjoy this Easter Sunday. We made it to the church. Well, unfortunately, I did not make it through the whole service, which is really frustrating to me. Those church chairs are not comfortable for me, and it's not that I was uncomfortable, I was in a lot of pain. My hips, neck, and lower back, really painful, and it got to the point where I was in so much pain that I could no longer pay attention to the sermon, and at that point I was just, Judd kept telling me, babe, we can go if you're in too much pain, there's no point in just pushing yourself too much. But finally, when I could no longer pay attention to the sermon because I was in so much pain, that's when we decided to go. So the family's still at church and we're here at the condo now. How long do you think I lasted in there?
You lasted 50 minutes.
50?
50.
Wow. See, this is why I say going to church physically is really hard for me, but the online church is a good option. I'm just feeling really discouraged and frustrated with myself for not being able to do it this Easter, but not going to be too hard on myself. This is chronic illness life.
We just realized she has to get up the stairs.
Not happening. Not.
Stairway to heaven.
Stairway to hell. Oh wait, they have that chairlift. Can you ask the front office if we can have the key? Oh my gosh.
Up the stairs you go.
This is like from Up. What's his name, Mr. Fredrickson?
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to climb the stairs myself, I'm good. We need one of these in our house, babe.
Made back to the condo, got changed into our beach attire, even though we're probably not gonna go to the beach because the water's still cold down here, even though it's the Gulf of Mexico. But we're just gonna enjoy the view, and when the family gets back, we're gonna enjoy some brunch with them. Comfy clothes for the win. So, April is Autism Awareness Month, and here is an interesting autism fact. If you see people wearing headphones in unusual places like grocery stores or the mall or amusement parks, they may not be listening to music and they may not be being rude and trying to ignore you, but rather they have a sensory processing disorder. I have one in relation to my autism, and I actually wear headphones in various places. One of them includes church, because the noise is just too much for me and my brain can't process it correctly. So if you want to learn more about my autism and my SPD, there is a link to my video called All About My Autism in the description of this vlog.
So we are on the beach here, and unfortunately I cannot go on the beach due to my heat sensitivity from my POTS. And if you watched yesterday's vlog, I explained like the science behind why I'm heat sensitive and what happens to me in the heat and all that. Also, I can't go swimming because I have my port, and this cannot get wet because it greatly increases infection risks. So even showering, I have to cover it a special way to make sure it doesn't get wet, and I can't submerge myself in water like taking a bath or going in a pool or going swimming in the ocean. So I'm just gonna chill inside the condo all day. Can I help you? Can I do something for you? You're just gonna stay there and breathe on my face? All right, that's cute. All right. Oh, he caught one. Ow, John, that was rude. What are you doing to her? So some of y'all asked what it looks like when Harlow tells me I'm starting a reaction or scratching myself. Hi. And basically, no wait, you have to do it. I'll start scratching like this, and then Harlow, touch, touch. She does that, touch. And if I don't pay attention, she'll start touching me in my stomach. Harlow, touch, touch, touch. Harlow, touch, touch. Good. And she'll just poke me like that with her nose very forcefully until I pay attention to her. Good girl. And that lets me know I've started a reaction, so I can get Judd or whoever, just so I can get help to administer the IV Benadryl and abort the episode before it turns into full-blown anaphylaxis and I need the epi in hospital and all that nonsense. I swear I get my narcolepsy from my dad, because he closes his eyes and he's knocked out in seconds. He doesn't have excessive daytime sleepiness or cataplexy or any other narcolepsy symptoms though, so I think it just like manifested from his ability to fall asleep instantly into narcolepsy in me. Brunch is awesome. Bread. Some chicken with potatoes and bread.
Here, I'll start with that.
Yum.
Get a little bit lower so it's a little easier.
Well, we have departed from our family. We have some things we need to get done at home. Like I got the rest of Harlow's necessities for her raw diet, like liver, other types of organs, and bone, and I just need to sort out and prep her meals for the next few days for her raw diet. And we just want to relax at home a little bit before our week starts. Judd's got to go back to work tomorrow, and a lot of y'all are saying that you love seeing him in the vlogs, and we do too. It's just that he has a full-time job now, so he can't really be in the vlogs all that often anymore because he's at work. But whenever he's off work, he's in the vlogs all day, like he has been the past, like this weekend. And so he's in the vlogs whenever he has the ability to be in them, but of course the full-time job, he can't be in them as often as he'd like. But that's okay, because he's enjoying his job as a sheriff's deputy. We're all really proud of him. I'm proud of him. You happy with your job, babe?
I love my job.
I am so glad. And yep, it was really nice to see family, of course, and now we're headed home. I have contemplated the whole church issue this morning more, and you know, instead of just being so hard on myself, with chronic illness, you're not always going to win, and that's okay. I mean, that's normal. It's hard fighting every single day multiple debilitating chronic illnesses, so I won't always win, and that's okay. And I just do the best I can with my circumstances, and that is all I can expect of myself. I've got a understanding and forgiving God, so it's okay. I did the best I could, and that's all I can expect of myself, so no hard feelings, Jackie. That's what I'm telling myself right now.
Your joke?
Okay, Judd, what's your joke?
What do you call a monkey in a minefield?
What?
A baboom. Get it? Get it? Got it.
And through chronic illness life, it's always good to have someone that makes you laugh. So as you can see behind me, I'm getting ready to prep some of Harlow's raw meals. All of her chicken is already set out, but I'm getting ready to add the liver and the kidneys we got yesterday. And if you want to learn more about her raw feeding, watch yesterday's vlogs. I talk more about it, and I'm gonna get to prepping now. So this is pork kidney. Harlow needs 0.7 ounces for breakfast and dinner. Perfect, that is 0.7, so I'm just gonna cut it up. This does not feel as gross as I thought it would, but I'm pretty sure the liver is gonna be gross.
Looks grody.
Okay, and I'm only gonna give her kidney first, and then after she's incorporated kidney for like a day or two, then I'll add in liver. So all of them have kidney. Now for the liver.
Eat it.
Oh, okay, I was right. The liver tastes not taste.
You
The
took
liver-
a bite out of it?
No, the liver feels really gross,
Let me
but
feel it. Whoa.
don't touch my camera after doing
Here
that.
I go. You want it?
Just so I'm putting just little increments in her food. So she'll get a little bit of liver and a little more and more and more until she's at her daily amount of 0.7 ounces for breakfast and dinner. So there's an order here to slowly incorporate the kidney and liver as not to like shock her system. And then next week I will incorporate ground beef, and then the leftovers,
We get to eat.
no. Here, I just put it in the bag and I freeze it, and then I just take it out and use it when I need it.
Yep, that looks like organs.
Now I'm getting ready to do the fruits and veggies, which I like to add into raw. There's a lot of different ways to do raw. This is the way I do it. And I am extremely anal about staying clean, despite what you may have seen with Judd fooling around with the liver. Everything has to be very clean, no cross-contamination. Before I bring the fruits and vegetables out, everything is wiped down completely, as clean as possible. New cutting board, new knife, everything. Because we eat the same fruits and vegetables that Harlow eats, so I don't want any chance of raw meat touching it at all. So I'm as clean as possible with this. I wash my hands multiple times while I'm prepping food. And so now for fruits and veggies this week, I've decided to use like blueberries and bananas and strawberries and carrots and broccoli, and I'm gonna do a splash of apple cider vinegar because that's good for them too. And now I'm just gonna finish up Harlow's dinner. Voila, and that cube there is frozen bone broth, which I like to use for her bone component as well, and she will be getting an actual bone later tonight. Okay, you don't have to do much because it's Easter. Happy Easter, just eat your food. This is her bone for today. It's a pig's foot. Here you go. It's a softer bone, and oh, I'm letting her eat it outside because I don't want her to make a mess on the carpets. Here you go, Hippo. Eat it. When a dog is eating a bone, I find it best to just leave them be, let them eat it peacefully, because if you're kind of on top of them, they're gonna scarf it down, and that can get dangerous. Harlow eats her bones very slowly and peacefully, and I just let her outside and do her thing, and it's the safest way for her to consume them. And always give raw bones. Don't give cooked bones, because those can splinter and cause damage. Harlow, go eat that. You're not coming inside with it. Good girl. Well, Harlow had her feast, and now we're eating our dinner. Judd has a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I just have a peanut butter sandwich. I don't like jelly, so I'm supervising Harlow eating her bone through the sliding glass door, and she's eating it really slowly and carefully. And I don't know if it was like the infusion or finally resting all weekend has caught up with me, or me using my heating pad, but I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better, a little bit more energy, a little less pain, and I am so thankful. Hopefully a good night's sleep will just keep the good feeling going. And that is it for today. Happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. And that's it. You want to say bye, babe? Goodbye. Thanks for joining us on our adventure.